Do you feel like you're a slave to your sexual urges as a masculine man? Do you think about sex 24/7? In this video, I'm going to teach you how to reset your brain and stop being a slave to your sexual urges, so let's go! Part 1. Why the modern world is so sexualized. In today's hyper-sexualized world, social media has become saturated with sexual triggers that will always lead men into watching adult content. Here's where the nightmare begins, as almost every man who watches adult content becomes addicted to it and never breaks this terrible addiction. The sexual triggers in Instagram, TikTok, and dating apps flood our brain with pleasure molecules like dopamine, which creates a cycle of dependency, making it almost impossible for men to stop thinking about sex. This explains why modern men are addicted to sexual stimulation through a screen, and that's why I want to help you de-sexualize your brain so you can reclaim your attention. Part 2. The things you must quit to reclaim your attention. First, I want to make a disclaimer. The things I'm about to recommend worked for me. They are not set in stone, but I highly suggest you practice them. Also, you don't have to quit all of them forever, but if you want to de-sexualize your brain, I highly encourage you to quit all of them momentarily. First, it's essential to distance yourself from social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok, which inundate your mind with sexual triggers. Constant exposure to such content only triggers you to watch more hardcore stuff like adult content. If you really want to de-sexualize your brain, I highly suggest you quit all social media for at least 90 days. If this is too extreme, at least quit Instagram and TikTok for 90 days. This may sound hard, but being addicted to adult content is also hard, and I would argue that it's horrible. So you, brother, you pick which hard you want to deal with. The next step to de-sexualize your brain is to quit porn, because it always leads to an escalating addiction. Adult content is one of the most powerful stimuli you can subject your brain to. It's so powerful that over time men can't get it up to a real woman, but they can when they watch adult content on a screen. Adult content will also destroy your self-esteem, your relationships, it's a waste of time, it will wreck your health, and so many other negative side effects. This is the only thing I recommend you quit for life because its effects are 100% negative. Brother, I'm a huge proponent of using a porn blocker like Covenant Eyes. Covenant Eyes is currently helping millions of men around the world to stay free from adult content, and fortunately for you, I've partnered with Covenant Eyes and today you can get access to it for free. Simply click the link in the description and use the promo code IMPROVEMENT to get a 30-day free trial to Covenant Eyes. Similarly, dating apps are a form of artificial sexual stimulation. Because think about it, you're sexualizing the women you're watching and then selecting which ones you like the most. Dating apps are basically another Instagram and TikTok because it's full of sexual triggers, and these sexual triggers will always lead you back to adult content. This may sound a bit too extreme, but even casual relationships may contribute to you not being able to quit adult content. Casual relationships often prioritize physical and animal desires above any emotional connection and even respect. But the main problem with casual relationships is that we, as men, because I have done it as well, tend to sexualize our casual partners in the same way we sexualize Instagram models, women on TikTok, women on dating apps, and the women on adult content. This is why I'm a big proponent of quitting all artificial sexual stimulation that leads you to see women as sexual objects. Part 3. Redirecting your energy into productive endeavors. With triggers removed, it's time to redirect your energy into meaningful projects. Investing your energy into your career, hobbies, relationships, and personal growth is a very good way to use your sexual energy as a man. Here are some suggestions I have for you so you can have a productive use for your sexual energy. Double down on your studies. Double down on your career. Start a side hustle or join a sports team and make a commitment to being in the startup line. The main idea is to embrace activities that challenge and inspire you, thus allowing your mind to focus on personal development and growth. Nurturing meaningful relationships with family and friends can provide a strong support system throughout this process. By investing in genuine connections, you can create a fulfilling network that reminds you that humans are way more than their sex appeal. The idea is to consciously choose activities that will have a positive impact on your life and direct your energy towards them. Part 4. Recalibrating your perception of women. In this section, we'll explore how to have a healthier view of women. The modern world bombards us with sexualized images and messages, which can lead to objectifying women and viewing them solely through a sexual lens. Most men can relate to the idea of talking to women, be it through social media or in person, with the only intention of sleeping with them. The problem here is that this reinforces the same problem adult content creates, which is seeing women as sexual objects. To break free from this cycle, it's essential to recognize women as individuals with their dreams, aspirations, emotions, and personality. This can be achieved by engaging in genuine interactions with women in real life without any ulterior motives. The key to this is to talk to women and having in mind the goal of getting to know her just for the sake of it. The goal is to move away from the sexualization of women and towards a genuine appreciation of women for their intellect, accomplishments, and unique qualities. Part 5. Learning to control your attention. By the way, if you need help quitting adult content, you can click the link in the description and enjoy my masterclass on the top 3 best secrets to quit adult content for life. You'll also get access to my exclusive video on the top 10 tips to quit adult content. So make sure to click the link in the description and watch this free masterclass. One of the key aspects of de-sexualizing your brain is mastering your attention. This can be done by practicing concentration throughout your day to regain control over your thoughts. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to fall prey to impulsive and sexualized thinking. By practicing concentration, you can redirect your focus towards productive endeavors every time you have an intrusive thought. The key to practicing concentration is to do one thing at a time. Here are some examples. Don't drive and listen to music, focus only on driving. Don't eat while reading the news, focus only on eating your food. Don't work and check your phone every minute, set your phone aside and work for an extended period of time. If you want to control your attention through concentration, you must integrate the practice of doing one thing at a time into as much activities as you can throughout the day. Part 6. Dealing with sexual temptations. Now, we'll explore techniques to minimize your exposure to sexual triggers and strengthen your ability to distract yourself from such temptations. Limiting your exposure to sexually explicit content, whether on social media or other platforms, is a crucial step in de-sexualizing your brain. Unfollow accounts or mute content that may contribute to sexualized thoughts. Instead, fill your feed with content that aligns with your personal growth, values, and interests. When you encounter sexual triggers unexpectedly, acknowledge the temptation, but then quickly shift your focus to the task at hand. In fact, nowadays, when I see a cute woman, I acknowledge she's beautiful and then get back to doing my thing. I no longer drool over her. Gradually, your brain will become better at diverting attention from these triggers, and they will lose their grip over time. Most importantly, invest your energy into things that matter to you. There's so much more in life than just sex. Sure, it's awesome, but there's family, achievement, romance, growth, collaboration, and so on. Remember to click the links in the description to get access to the best porn blocker in the world, which is Covenant Eyes, for absolutely free, and you can also watch my exclusive training on the top 3 secrets to quit adult content forever. Both links are in the description.